Does anyone want to get out?
Where's my super suit?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Hold on to your butts.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Say hello to my little friend.
It's a trap.
Avengers!
Assemble.
And here we go.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yo! It's Monday night. It's time to keep calm and collect. First, I want to start off by saying Veterans Day is tomorrow, and I want to thank everyone who is giving their time and their service to our country. I greatly appreciate you, so thank you very, very much. All right. On to giving a duck away, like we normally do. Let me find last week's live and share that with y'all. Paste that there. All right. I have pasted in the live chat the link to last week's live. You'll head over there if you haven't left a comment already and leave something. Doesn't matter what it is. And that's where we're going to be drawing for a duck. So, while y'all are getting y'all's ducks in a row, we will go say hello to the chat. Starting with Michael Baker, who's got the Baker giveaway set for this month. So we'll be talking about that in a minute. Running late tonight, but I'll be here. I promise I'm not asleep. Nice. Good to see you, Baker. Hope you're having a great day. Dale Suspense says, hey. What's going on, Dale? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Dale says, milkshakes. Man, it's too cold for milkshakes today. I'm not going to lie. I could probably still do a milkshake, honestly.
I want a milkshake.
You want a milkshake?
Hashtag milkshake.
Hashtag milkshakes? It is like 35, 34 degrees right now here in middle of Alabama. So, Adventures Joe in the house. What's going on, man? When Batman couldn't get an actual Batmobile, he gets a construction vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're like swole Batman, thick Batman. Appreciate you coming out, Joe. Bryant with I Have Comic Issues. Hello, everyone. I hope all of your issues are comics. Me as well. Thank you, Bryant, for coming out. Appreciate you. And everybody saying hello. Oh, sorry. Had to adjust my leg. Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. Yes, that's a good combination there. I don't even know who's playing right now, but I know that none of my guys in Fantasy League are playing, and it wouldn't matter, honestly, if they did, because I think they all took a bye week this week. Like, they played as if they should have just gone ahead and taken a bye week. So, I got decimated by Cup of Comics. I'm talking decimated by him. So, that was fun. Horse Comics in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Never too cold for milkshakes. Maybe. I don't know. I keep going back and forth because on one hand, I'm like, man, milkshake does sound really good. And then on the other hand, I'm like, it's so cold. It's so cold. All right. I'm at the bottom of the list. Let's go ahead and let's share this. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's give a duck away. Let's start with that. We got to hide our hashtag thing. And I think that's it. I need to add that, don't I? Oh, I got to add the chat and the cover price. Jeez, Pete's. Cover price pretty easy. That one should do that. That's the one bad part about... Oh, dang it. That's one bad part about the OBS is just having enough time to be able to set up all the things because, addresses change and stuff like that every time you open a window kind of thing. So, but it's not hard to get it back up and going. It's just kind of aggravating. All right, let's see what we got going on. Packers and Philly 0-0. Nice. What? Oh. Second quarter, 7 minutes, 23 seconds left. Nice. Appreciate you. Yes. We got play-by-play almost going here. Alabama weather, 75 degrees on Sunday, 32 degrees on Monday, and back to 75 on Wednesday, and that's legit. My wife was talking today. We were out eating lunch, and she said something, and I was like, oh, she said, I'm surprised you don't have your beanie. And I was like, I haven't actually committed to cold weather yet. It'll be 75 before the weekend. And she goes, are you being for real? I said, I mean, it's Alabama. It should be. And she looked it up, and sure enough, by like midweek, it's supposed to start getting back into the 70s into the weekend. So I was like, yeah, like it's a thing. Bryant, I have started to use OBS for everything other than my live streams. Nice. Yeah, I need to venture more into using I don't know. QuickTime on the Mac seems to do everything that I need to record. So, however, I want to get back to doing Cameo or First Appearance. And OBS will be so much better to do that in. Like, absolutely so much better to do that in. So, I just need to get a setup to actually do that. But yeah, cool. Awesome. Glad you're doing OBS. If you ever have any questions, I'm not a pro, obviously, but I've gone through a lot of crap. So I may know if you come into a snag what to do. It's 32 here in Ludington, Michigan, and we are up to 4 inches of snow. It's going to be a low of 21 overnight. Dad, burn, Matthew. That is cold. Yeah, I think they predicted we were supposed to get into the lows of like 25 here last night, and we got into like 31, 30, something like that. So it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. All right. Filter duplicate users, show random names. 1 + 4 is 5. Look at me knowing stuff. Get comments. 4 comments. Hey, your odds are pretty good if you put a comment in. Here we go. Winner is Joe. You got a duck. Got my 2. Yup, Dale is now the mascot for 22's channel. That's funny. I almost wrote Dale. Joe got a duck. I'm writing it in all caps. Couple comics got one last week. By the way, you'll be going straight to his channel after this stream ends. You don't have to do anything. It'll just take you there. It's pretty cool. And Larry got a duck last week as well. So, congrats to all the duckies, the duck winners. Let's see what everybody's saying. Bryant says, I've started using the hotkeys in OBS, and it's handy. It is handy. It is very handy. I did figure out how to do, I watched a video on how to do the whole, like, automatic it changing scene thing. And that's been really, really nice. So, glad to have that in my arsenal now. So I can just hit a video, it'll play it, and then it'll come back to what this scene here, more or less, because that's where all my stuff is. So, yup. A couple comics in the house. Comic fans. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. We were just talking about you and your show. and how we'll be shipped right over there right after this stream. So that's going to be fun. We did. We didn't say it 3 times, so. Mr. Akins, only 4 people, and I still could not get a duck. I'm sorry, Mr. Akins. All right, we've got claims coming in, but we're going to go through announcements real quick. We've got Heroes for Heroes, a comic fundraiser starting the weekend of the 22nd. So mark your calendars for that. The YouTube Live is already established, so you can go and bookmark it. It's a bunch of comics, original art. You should be able to get some really good deals, and it all goes to Mission 22, which is a organization that helps veterans get established to civilian life again, as well as help them with mental help. So really cool organization. Like the idea of the military aspect, especially on this Veterans Day week. So if you want to help out some veterans, this is a good way to do it with comic books. This is all on the Bronze Age Nerds channel, so go over there to check it out. Him and Big B McFly will be hosting. So there is that. Next up, we've got the Baker giveaway, considering Absolute Batman is absolutely tearing up the top 20. Baker is giving away this awesome Batman Noir CGC 9.8 to 1 lucky viewer. So, huge shout out to Baker for continuing to try and be Santa Claus year round for all you awesome people and giving away as many slabs as he can. So, stick around and get a chance to win this from the absolutely awesome Michael Baker. And last but not least, Days of Future FOC should be this Wednesday. So if you want to know some of the books that are coming out ahead of time, I think this is an awesome way to do that. We usually look at books that are about 2 months out. So it's a good way to get kind of an idea of things that are coming out. Number ones, hardcovers. I try to focus on that kind of stuff. So we don't look at every single book, but any kind of keys that I can find, plus hardcovers, number ones, things like that. So, I think that's it with the... Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right. Let's look at the claims that everybody's got. Oh, yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. Absolutely. It's not hard. Once you figure it out, it's not hard. So, Mr. Akins claims 17, which is the Predator number 1. I need to add that to my collection. That's a good book. I'd really like to have that one. Venom Lethal Protector says Dale and Spawn number 1. Venom Lethal Protector, that's a book I don't have. Spawn 1, I do have that. I have a couple copies of that, actually. Mr. Akins, bet you like the name as well. Mission 22. I do like that name. I think that's pretty awesome, actually. Baker is a gem. He absolutely is. I want to say real quick, first, shout out to Baker. He has been killing it with the giveaways this year. So, and it's all because he just wanted to give back. The giveaways have nothing to do with me. He came to me, he asked, can I do this on your channel? And who am I to sit there and say no? I just don't want credit to go to me. This all needs to go to Baker. This was his idea. And I'm just thankful that I had a channel that he thought about. And I have a channel to be able to help facilitate this goal of his of being able to give so many CGC 9.8s away. So, huge shout out to Baker. He is killing it this year with the generosity. I also want to say that I chipped a tooth earlier, and so I've noticed as I've been talking that my speech is not really good. That's the reason why. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because it keeps rubbing on the side of my tongue over here, and it's like a jagged edge. And it hurts. So if if I mess up a lot, that's the reason why. Bryant claiming 12 not once but twice for Absolute Batman. I can't see what issue number that is. 14 New Mutants 98. Nice. I need to add that to my collection as well. Skin Breaker. Is that any good? I've heard mixed reviews, especially with the artwork as well. 18 Venom Lethal Protector number 1, and of course Spawn number 1. Horus Comics claims 12 Absolute Batman, 13 Absolute Batman, 16 Skin Breaker, 17 Predator. So many people with this Predator. I need to get with it. 18 Venom Lethal Protector and Spawn number 1. Nice. He claimed 12 and 13. That makes sense. Hashtag not stupid. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. All right, let's move on. Wellbore in the house. What is going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. He says 0 for... All right. Absolute top 10 list right here. Let's start things off with Absolute Batman number 1. This is not the first appearance of Absolute Batman. This is, though, the first of the series. And it's going for some big money right now. $95 for near mints, y'all. $95. That is 5 away from 100.
Yeah, how about that? If she just got 99, she wouldn't have made it. But she got 100.
Yeah. I'm just saying, so close. So close. My alternative to this one, I need to see if my stuff matches up, is this book right here that I feel like it's kind of flown under the radar, but it's going to get a second print. It's on its way to getting a second print. But this seems like it's a big book in the Absolute Universe, especially with so much hype going on with the Absolute Universe. And I also want to throw out there as well that I think some of the reason why the Absolute stuff has really started to catch pace, not only is because everybody is enjoying the story, but Scott Snyder has come out and said something about an animated version of Absolute Batman, whether it be like Absolute Batman, the animated series, or an anime style of Absolute Batman. He's kind of said something about that. I think that James Gunn has kind of not necessarily hinted towards that, but he seems to be open somewhat to the idea, but doesn't want to be like George R.R. Martin with Game of Thrones. So he doesn't want that to happen. And I feel like there's been some fan-made animated stuff that's been coming out, and people have really been digging it. So I think that's kind of what is helping move all this absolute evil stuff. And then when you got the creator sitting there saying something he'd like to see an animated and whatnot like that, I think that kind of builds it up some right there. But if you're going to have something like that, an animated, they've got to have bad guys, right? They got to have villains. This features the first appearance of Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Hawkman, as well as Absolute Lex Luthor. This also, per Key Collector, shows the first appearance of the Absolute Justice League, which is not what you expect, and I don't want to spoil it, but that's in here as well. And I think they even mentioned some other first appearances in theirs too. So I just feel like this is a big book for the Absolute Universe in general. Near mints for this book are going for $6 right now. Like I said, it's going to a second print that's coming out. It's on pre-sale right now. So maybe look for this. Maybe see if you want to add this to your collection. It's over a month old. So yeah, I feel like there may be something there, especially if they decide to progress with this Absolute in other media. Let's see how everybody did with our first two books. Let's see. I thought we could only claim one. No, you can claim as many on the bottom. Claim as many as you got. Show me if you got him. I bought the Predator in Kearney, Nebraska, 1989. Had it slabbed this year. Wow. What grade did you get on that? Did you get it pressed? I'm curious now. I want to know about this. That's awesome. Bryant, off the bat, 2 for 2. Nice. He's got his 2. That book is Ruthless. Wow. Nice. Dale Suspense is 1 for 2. Baker has made it back in time. Fantastic. Mr. Akins on the board, 1 for 2. Everybody with Absolute Batman is on the board, 1 for 2. Wow. Wow. Give the generous Michael Baker a follow on IG, 9/8 for days. Absolutely. There's his IG. Thank you for throwing that up, Dale. Appreciate you on that. That's awesome. Baker says, we gave away an Absolute Batman #1 and 2 earlier this year, but I can't remember who won them. I don't remember who won them either. I don't. I think my honey won the Ultimate Wolverine set, and we had that sent to Bronze Age Nerd for that Heroes for Hero auction that was going on then. But I can't remember who. Yeah, I can't remember that who either. Wow, 9/8. That's crazy. Congrats on that, man. That is awesome. Horse over here balling. Claim 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. You were all in on for the Absolute Batman. That's wow. I'm curious about let's talk to you a little bit more when we get to the Ice Cream Man, because that's interesting. The Ice Cream Man thing is interesting. It's a little weird and out there. I kind of like it, honestly, though. I kind of like it. Coming in number 9, we've got Absolute Batman, the annual. No, this is number 4. Apologies. Number 4. This is the origin of Absolute Batman. And this is going, near mint's going for $24. If you're into this book, then I would assume you actually want the first appearance, though, of Absolute Batman, which is cited to be in this all-new DC All-In Special #1. This was a hot book at one point in time, and I feel like it should be hotter than what it actually is, which is why I'm throwing it in there. And near mint's at $14 right now for this book. And there's all these other cool variants for it. But just know, like, this is the first appearance of, like, Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman. This is their first appearance. They're cited as their first appearance. There you go, right there. Key Collector says it. Cover Price says it. Again, going back to, like, if they actually do decide to, like, go with something animated, like, this book could really get out of hand, possibly. So, and I know that's kind of a toss-up one, but we're talking all Absolute books tonight. You know what I mean? So, like, per my own rules that I give myself, trying to stay within the limits of everything. So, there you go. Absolute Batman, number 4, with the DC All-In Special, #1. All right, let's see. What is that, Mr. Akins? I can't tell what that is. That looks like paintbrushes. Are you watching paint dry? A horse? I really am. That's awesome. Good deal. So many people getting their 2s, including Dale with his 2 right here.
Got my 2.
Nice. We both did. Dale, 3 for 4. Sheesh. 3 for 4 says Baker, as well as Bryant. Mr. Akins sitting at 1. Bryant sitting at 4 for 4. Wow. The list tonight is when all when we all get our revenge. Take that, right? It's exactly what it is. Freaking arm is down tonight. I can't do anything. Can't get nothing past y'all. No sliders, no curves, no nothing. Nothing. I red carded Horus. Why? Poor Horus. Got my 2. I love to see it. Dale Spencer. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Conan number 8. This is the annual right here. This is a 1 in 25 done by Meredith McLaurin. And it's kind of a cool little cover right here. I like the red outline. That's kind of nice. Origin of the Absolute Batmobile. Near Mint's going for $25. I think this is on the list because it's going for 20. You know, it's a 1 in 25. So, how my my alternative here. I wasn't expecting this artwork to come from the same person, honestly. So I saw this cover and I started looking for more of her artwork, and a lot of her stuff has been with indie books, and it's not looked like this. However, she has done another Absolute book that does have the same kind of vibe, but it looks a lot different. So that is my alternative. Let's check it out real quick. Absolute Wonder Woman number 8, another 1 in 25. Look at that freaking eyeball, though. That woman is banana pants crazy. Just letting you know. Like, look at that. She is crazy. Absolutely. It's in her eyes. This also has a first appearance in there. Absolute Dr. Poison. I thought that was pretty cool. Near Mint's going for $10. That's substantially less than the Batman one, and not the par that normally those go for. This came out back in May. So yeah, I think this could be a good book to have if you like her artwork. Maybe you like crazy-eyed Wonder Woman here. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I went with that. Same artwork, another 125, or another same artist, another 1 is 25. So it dealt with the Absolute. So there you go. There you go. We'll get to those here in a second. Kenneth Bird in the house. What is going on, Kenneth? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Hey, now I got my 2 and you passed right by me, 22. What up with that? I didn't see it, man. I apologize. Congratulations, Joe, getting your 2. That's awesome. I was trying not to do everybody's 2, but like with Dale getting his, of course we're going to do it. But I was trying like to tone it down a little bit this week. I think I went a little nuts last week, giving it to everybody. So that's why I only showed it the one time. And it just so happened that Baker and Dale got theirs at the same time. So, I dig it. That's awesome. Crazy-eyed Wonder Woman for Horus. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Baker is 4 for 6. Dale is 3 for 6. That's not Dale. There's Dale. 3 for 6. Mr. Akins 1 for 6. Bryant 4 for 6. Nice. Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy ×2. Shout out Richard to the Comically Comics podcast. That's where I heard that from. All credit goes to him. It's a great saying, and I can't get enough of using it now. So I'm consistent with the 0. I am as well. I don't own any of the 8, 9, or 10. I don't own any of those. I don't own any of the alternatives. And yeah, that's it. So let's get nuts, right? Boo this man. Come on now, Joe. All right, let's go back to Absolute Batman coming in number 7. This is issue number. I was hoping it would come up by the time I got to that, and that way I could just like smoothly transition to it. That didn't happen though at all. That didn't happen. So it's still not happening. It's taking forever. Absolute Batman number 2. This has got lots of first appearances in here, including Absolute Oswald Cobblepot, Edward Nygma, Harvey Dent, First cameos of Selena Kyle, as well as Pennyworth, Alfred. Very Fine's going for $20 right now for this book with all these first appearances. If you're digging the first appearances, I think that when it comes to DC, you've got Batman, who's got one of the biggest and best rogues galleries. But the second person in DC that has the biggest and best is Flash. And this book right here, not this one, but this one right here, Absolute Flash #1, has a lot of first appearances in it as well. You get the first appearance of the Absolute Flash, Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Trickster, Golden Glider, and Mirror Master, all in one book. So if you're into the Rogues Gallery, this is where it's at for Absolute Flash. Plus, it's the #1. Fantastic book. Very Fine's going for $4 right now. So I think that is a pretty good comparable book to go after if you're wanting some of those rogues. Flash has got some really good ones. Flash has got some good ones. Dale says, I don't mind being the face of We Got Two movement. Hashtag We Too movement. Oh, y'all gonna that's pretty great. Oh, let's see. Michael Baker is 6'8" right now. Mr. Akins is at 1 for 8. Come on, catch up with me. You're not gonna do it at all, really. There he goes. Joseph Michaels 5 for 7. Dale is 4 for 8. Bryant for 5 for 8. And Dale moves up another one. 5 for 8. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hashtag got my 2 movement. Oh, it looks like hashtag Banana Pants Crazy is winning so far. So, we got to our what? We got to our movement. Hashtag we got to our movement. All right. Let's go back. Coming number 6, we've got a Jock cover right here. This is for Absolute Batman number 15. This is coming up. This is a 1 in 50 cover. Very demonic looking Joker we got here. Very animalistic. Jock does good creepy covers. Nearmit's going for $50 for this right now, which is a 1 in 50. That's kind of like par for what 1 in 50s do. So it looks like there is a maybe not a not an A cover, but a trade or a minimal trade dress version right here. And that's like near mitts at $5. So that would be a cool alternative, you know, if you're looking for this book and you really, really want that cover. However, if you're a fan of Jock, you may really like this book right here, which is the alternative, and that is Batman 643. Another Jock cover that's got Joker looking very like just crazy and out there, especially being upside down. It's not one of his wilder books, and it's not really necessarily a sought-after book for Jock, but it could be one of those that people just don't really know that that's him because it kind of doesn't look like his cover. But yeah, Batman 643. Fine's going for $6. Near Mint's last one sold, Near Mint Plus anyways, was $1. $3 back in July. So just a cool cover if you're a Jock fan to kind of add to your collection. Let's see. What do we got? Absolute Zero. That's funny. Okay, here we go. We got to our what? We got our 2 movement. Yeah. That's funny. Absolute Batman 15 is going to see a lot of copies. The hype is off the charts. I agree. I like this. Cali Comics in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Jock is the modern Sinkovich. Yes, I can get down with that. That is 100 on that one. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I agree. The thing about Sienkiewicz, though, is that like he does so many different mediums, and that's what gets me about him. Like his style is his style, and you can point it out on most things, but like on some things, it's like he's done things, and I'm like, where'd that come from? What like who did this one? And then find out it's him, and it's like what? So, but yeah, for the most part, I agree with this. Jock is the modern Sinkovich. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good call. Dale's Suspense is 5 for 10. Michael Baker is taking the lead, 6 for 10. Bryant, 5 for 10 as well. Love the pink cover. Which one is that? Talking about on the Absolute? Or is it the Batman? The Batman. Yeah, the pink background. It's pretty cool. I like that. It sticks out. Very bold. Check out Spawn 250 for a Wicked Jock cover. Come along, everybody. Load up. Time for field trip. Spawn 250. 250. Jock 1 in 10. Let's see. Is there a colored version of it? I used to have this Scotty Young. I sold it back in the day. There it is. There's a colored version of it. Everybody wants the black and white 1 in 10, though. I like the colored version better. I like this one better. Oh, yeah. That's freaking fantastic. Check that out. That's awesome. And I feel like he's just gotten, like, way better over time as well. Like, not that he was, like, bad doing covers, but, like, it's almost like he's just kind of honed in and, like, really taken over his craft kind of thing. So, I love that it's, like, sketchy or, I don't know, messy, but at the same time, like, clean where it needs to be. It's pretty awesome. Cool. Good call, Baker. Like it. I like it. Let's get back down here. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The Wicked Jock cover. Yeah, I agree. Good call. 7 for 10 says Joseph Michaels. Nice. Yaz Dazzler work. Yeah. Well, even like he did a recent facsimile of Moon Knight, and it's like watercolors, and I'm like, where did this come from? I don't remember. Like his stuff usually looks like it's oil based, and so I just wasn't looking for this. Like I just wasn't thinking about this very nice watercolor picture of Moon Knight. Mr. Akins 1 for 10. Absolute Batman 15. Dave Wilkins cover is pretty cool. Let's check that out. 22 mount up. 22 mount. There's my honey. Hey, honey. Love you in bunches. I didn't get my permission slip. Which one was that? Controlled Chaos. I like that. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. 8 for 10 says Joe. Is Joe tied for the lead? Cup is in there with 6 for 10. Fantastic. Finally caught up. That's great. All right. What was that one you said, Horace? Absolute Batman number 15. Is that on our list? I don't think it's on our list. All right. Field trip. Field trip. And then who are we looking for? You didn't get your permission slip for the field trip. That's what it was. Dave Wilkins. Dave Wilkins. We just looked at it. Like, why? Why am I asking if it's on the list when we just looked at it? I don't see a Dave Wilkins. I see a Ben Oliver. Sanford Green, get 2 jocks, Brian Boland and Ben Oliver. That's what we got for Absolute Batman number 15 there. Horse. Dave Wilkins. I don't see a Dave. I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe it's not listed here. Maybe they don't know about it. All right. Moving on to Batman's dump truck. We're halfway through the list. If you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. Come hang out with us every Monday night. Talk comic books. Go on field trips. Get your 2. Whatever else we wind up doing. Get ducks. All the things. Demon Joker, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about all that, really. I don't know how I feel. Oh, nice. That must be like an exclusive from somebody. It may not they must not have it on here yet. It's on eBay. Oh, crazy. Crazy. All right. Absolute Batman 2025 annual number 1. Origin of the Absolute Batmobile, which is ridiculous. It's got too many steps. Near Mint's going for $18 or $19 right now. My alternative to this, this one is what I classify as one of those cold keys. All right, this book got really, really hype earlier on this year, and I feel like it is plummeted, y'all. Just absolutely plummeted. And so if you didn't get it then, now may be the time to start looking for it. What am I talking about? Well, that's none other than Superman number 330, the first appearance of the Hypno Glasses. Y'all remember this? This was a top 10 book because it was in James Gunn's Superman. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about it now, and it's going to be an alternative now. So, Hypno Glasses in Superman, because we're talking gadgets, whatnot like that. Yes, Near Mint sitting right now, back in July, when the movie came out, $46. Okay? Very Fine's fair market value of $12. But look at these last sales, y'all. $4, $4, $3. Per these last sales, you ought to be able to get a Near Mint copy for substantially less than those $46 and $38 price tags right there. So, if you were into the Hypno Glasses and didn't snag a copy because you were waiting for that fall, I think we're here now. I think we are there for the fall. Hypno Glasses, check them out. Let's see what everybody else is talking about in the comments, because there's a lot of them going right now. Mr. Akins, does it help if I unsubscribe and then resubscribe? No, it does not. I've had so many unsubscribes lately, and it happens every time that I get close to 100. Like, I'm right there at 1,200 subscribers, and like I was right there. I was like 1,198, and I went all the way back down to 1,189, and I'm now back up to 192. Like I get unsubscribed so much. You should see the chart. My chart is just it's shark teeth is what it is. It's even worse on IG. I can't get ahead for nothing on IG. Just yeah, there's no reason. 7 for 12 says Cup. 5 for 12 says Bryant. Callie, I was hoping Spider Buggy was gonna be. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe I need to do that. Switch over to Marvel because there's some good ones over there. 7 for 12 says Baker. 5 for 12 says Dale. Joe is 10 for 10. What? Perfect? Really? LMAF Thanos Copter. That's an even better one right there. The Thanos Copter. Yes. I'm just saying, y'all might see these on the list next week if there's still a dump truck on here that we got to talk about. I looked for Batman gadgets. I found one that I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that one. But outside of that, there was nothing that was like affordable. Everybody happened like back in the day. So sorry, meant 2 for 10. Man, you're still in the lead though. 10 for 12. That's crazy. So you're saying go buy the No. I said if you held off, then now may be the time to go buy it. But if you care nothing about hypno glasses, don't get it. He is killing it, Callie. You ain't wrong. He is killing it. Crazy. All right. Enough with the hypno glasses. Youngbloods coming back. Rob Liefeld. This is a 1 per store variant right here. It's a secret one. And near mints are going for $99, y'all. One away from $199.
Yeah, how about that? If she'd just got 99, she wouldn't have made it. But she got 100.
So yeah, Youngbloods. Who'd have thought that would be? It's got to be because it's 1 per store. Like, surely nobody is like hyped up on this Youngbloods right here. And this is an homage, is it not? Is this an homage to X-Men 1? No, what is this? What is this an homage to? I feel like this is an homage to something I can't put my finger on, or am I just completely wrong? I feel like it's an homage to an X-Men book, but I can't see it for whatever reason. Anyways, let's go with my alternative, which is Megaton number 5. Now, there's a book out there called Boris the Bear that has, for the longest time, been quoted as Rob Liefeld's first interior artwork until this book has made its way out. Now, the Boris book is looked at as the first big publisher interior artwork from Rob Liefeld. This Megaton number 5 is listed as the first interior art by Rob Liefeld. So if you're into Rob Liefeld artwork, I think this would be a good book to go out and find and grab. Fine's going for $10. Near mint's questionable. They were at $4 at one point in time. Very fines back a year ago, almost a year ago, we're going for $30. So I don't know, maybe be around that $40 range, something like that. But yeah, I think you'd be better off getting his first artwork in comic books than a 1 per store secret variant to a group of people that, like, Youngbloods was the first book published by Image Comics, from what I understand. But still, like, there was oversaturation. Like, nobody talks about Youngbloods anymore. Maybe there's gonna be something. I don't know. But like, I just don't see Youngbloods necessarily doing something. So there you go. Megaton number 5, first interior artwork by Rob Liefeld. Go for that. And get something, what I think anyways, would be substantial in your collection. Let's look and see how everybody is doing. So many people. Does Wonder Woman's invisible jet actually appear anywhere? Yeah, it's in the comic books. It's in the comic books. It's actually I want to say I saw it in I was looking at like I think a Golden Age Wonder Woman, and I thought I saw her standing on it. It looked like she was standing on it. Dale Suspense 513 getting the Scotty Young cover. Nice. Nice. Callie 100. Right. 8 for 13 just got this book. Got this about 2 hours ago. So excited to see Youngbloods and Liefeld back. That's your time period there, bro. That is your time period. 0 for 13. Nope. 2 Youngbloods. Yeah, I can't do it either. It's a self homage to what book though? What book am I thinking of? It's a X-Force, X-Factor, X-Force. It's an X-Force book, right? That's what it is. Like X-Force 4? No. It's the domino key. Right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Michael Baker has 98s for days. I have Youngbloods for days. That's freaking great. Callie says Youngblood 0 or 1. Okay. I have to go back and I have to look. Yeah, homaging Youngbloods 1. Okay. Why was I thinking X-Force or X-Men? Couple comics, 7 for 14. That's pretty freaking good. 5 for 14. That's pretty freaking good. Megaton, hell yeah. I didn't think anybody would know about Megaton. I didn't know about Megaton. Dale's 5 for 14 as well. 1 for 14 says Mr. Akins. It's Robo Mage. 8 for 14 says Baker. 3 for 14 says Joe. Joe, your books are kind of all over the place. You were 10 for something there a second ago. What? I can't keep up. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate you. Which came first, chicken or the egg? I don't know. But do you see the jet? What? What are you talking about? Callie Comics, it is similar to X-Force 1. Maybe that's what it is then. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Megaton was the first appearance of Savage Dragon. Oh, nice. Nice. Cool. All right, let's move on to some absolute Batman. I got to hurry up. I got like 8 minutes. We got to get Will off to his channel. I got to get y'all shipped over there to Will. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Nice. You're killing it, Joe. You're killing it. Absolute Batman 2025 annual number 1, Daniel Warren Johnson cover. Near Mint's going for $33 right now. Origin of the Absolute Batmobile. I picked, what did I pick? Did I pick anything? I feel like I picked something. No, I did pick something. That's what it was. Okay. Took me a second. Apologies. I picked this book right here. I picked Batman 612. Got awesome Jim Lee artwork right here on the cover. You got this is part of the Hush, the original Hush storyline. I feel like that is a book that probably will, like those kinds of books in that story will have legs, is what I feel like. There's always been rumors of Hush coming to one of the Batmans, especially the Robert Pattinson, so that can make this book spike up. This also, though, features the first appearance of Batman's kryptonite ring. And I was like, that's a cool gadget. I like that. I like it. I think it's cool. Near Mint's going for $4 for this book right now. It's gotten up 15 here, 14 there. So it's been a bit since this book has been bought. And the last 2 sales have been within the like 5 and under range. So I think you can find this book for a really good deal. And you're getting a cool Batman gadget, especially for somebody like me who does not like soups. So, yeah. I like it when Bruce uses a kryptonite on him. It's a joyful day for me. All right, let's see where everybody's at with this right here. Whoa, it's an absolute book I actually have. Callie's on the board. LOL, if the jet is invisible, how can you see it? That's true. That is true. It's comic books, Wilbur. Don't make me think too much about it now. That's the whole point, is for me to stop thinking. Come on now. 2 for 16 says Mr. Akins. Couple comics, 8 for 15. I need to check this list more often. I could have some good pocket change. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Couple comics, 8 for 16. Joseph Michaels went for what were you a second ago? You were like 13 for something? Wait, 13 for 14. Wait a second. You were 13 for 14. What did you wait. I'm so confused. Bright with having comic issues is 6 for 16. What's wrong with soups? I mean, like, not that kind of soup, Dale. Come on. Not that kind of soup. Same. 10 for 16 says Baker. All right. 22 wants to donkey kick Superman in the head with some green K. I absolutely do. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of soups at all. At all. All right. Y'all have to forgive me for one moment. All right. One moment, please. Let me mute myself. Let me turn my camera off. All right, we're back. You just new math. My son has to do that new math, and man, I'm like, this is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. That's core math. The last 2 comics you showed just brought my number out. Okay. Who am I to say no? Cross cancellation. I get it, Joe. These guys can't divide fractions. Oh, yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. Coming in at number 2, we've got Ice Cream Man. This is a deck of cards, for God's sakes. This is a comic book, y'all. In deck of card form. Horace, you said you had these. Is this right? How is this? Is this a good medium? Was this fun? I saw this and I straight up just gave up. I was like, there's like, how do you do an alternative for a deck of cards? If anybody in the chat has a suggestion, please throw it out there, because I was blanking. I was like, that. What do you do for that? What do you, like, a legit deck of cards, 55 cards that tell the story, and they say this will never be in a trade. I don't know that I believe that. I don't know that I believe that, but that's what they're saying. They're saying this will never be in a trade, and this deck of cards will never be reprinted either. So what do y'all think of the deck of cards for Ice Cream Man? I want to know, for people who haven't gotten it, what your thoughts are. People who did get it, what your thoughts are. If you've read it, near mint's $24 for this deck of cards. Carry the one. I saw someone pick that up at the store. It was literally a deck of cards. Yeah, but it's a comic too, though. Like, the way I read about it on imagecomics.com, and it's like some of the cards you put together to make like a splash page, and some of the cards affect other ones. Like, it almost seems like it's too much to do, but at the same time, kind of a cool novelty. everything to nothing. He went from first to last. This ice cream man makes me think of the cover to Brown Album from Primus. Okay. 5 for 17, plus or minus a couple 3. Never got the deck of cards comics. Yeah, I don't get it. Like I do, but I don't. Horse says he hasn't opened them yet. Don't shuffle. I wonder if it like would it make sense if you did shuffle it? Like how are they numbered then? So you could ever put them back? Because there's gonna be some little badass kid that sits there and shuffles them. You know, somebody's gonna say, "Hey, don't mess with those cards," and that kid is gonna straight up shuffle them and put them back in the box because he's just that kid. Like that's happening. Oh man, it's interesting for a one-time thing. I'd be interested to see how it works. Same. I guess I would. I know what I should. Damn it! I know what I should have done. I know what I should have done as an alternative. Well, I know what I should have looked at as far as an alternative. That's what I'll say. And I'll save it for next time if these are still up here. Or maybe we'll talk about it. I'll do a little research. If it's connecting to the story in the comic, I think it would be cool. I have a deck of Black Panther Avengers cards. They're really nice. So it's like its own, it's like a one shot from what I understand. So I don't think it's connected to really anything else with Ice Cream Man. But maybe I read that wrong. Like I said, it's imagecomics.com. They got a full story about it. But yeah. I think it's a cool idea, says Baker. If I was reading Ice Cream Man, I would be excited to read it. I mean, the way that it's done, the way they say it, it is a comic book. It's, I guess basically you'd have panels per card. Dale says it's a gimmick. I agree. It is a gimmick. Don't encourage him. If you put the card in your Vice Rose, would that make it a mess? Dale, Joe, what the what? It says on the box, do not shuffle. Does it say that? Let's see. Let's see if it says it on the front. The Mortal Coil Shuffle. Narrative cards, spell cards, card back. The card backs are cool. Comic book told via 55 playing cards, plus a handy dandy player's guide. It must say it on the back. That's Joe said Noel's coming. It says it on the package, says horse. Okay. Don't worry, everyone. I will get back on top again. Oh, that's just sounds wrong. Overpower cards for alternative. No. I gave all my overpower cards away one Halloween. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, I have no alternative for this. I did think of one as we're talking about stuff, but I don't know if it would work or not. And yeah, so I'll save it. I'll save it for the next time. But we'll talk about this Spirit of Violence #2, featuring the first cover appearance of Spirit of Violence. This feels like some of those other books we've had before. Was that Spirit of Phantasma or whatever that was like that Champions or something like that. Like all these spirits wind up popping and then falling back down. Near Mint's going for $18 for this book right here. There's is that the Phantasma one right there? I think that's her. I kind of like that cover right there. That's not bad. But yeah, anyway, it's $18 for this book right here. If you're into that kind of stuff, the whole spirits of this and that, check out this Ghost Rider #3. This features the first appearance of Necrosis, And Necrosis was like a avatar for the spirit of corruption, which later on, I think it's Danny Ketch. It's either Danny Ketch or Johnny Blaze. It's one of those. What they would inhabit, they would get that spirit of corruption. So it's probably hand in hand, like the spirit of corruption. This would be their first experience as well. You can fact check me all you want on that. That's fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the spirit of corruption was associated with this Necrosis. And near mids for this are going for $4 right now. There's a variant cover right there. That's kind of cool. I like those little design variants. That's nice. So there you go. Spirits. It's a cool cover. I like it. It kind of looks like Silver Banshee a little bit. But yeah, I don't see the spirits really going far, is what I'm saying. And per that other one. Like that other one's a cover price book. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's I don't see that being a book that has legs and stays, is what I'm getting at. Cool. Let's look, see what's going on. I never played, but love collecting them. Talking about the Overpower cards. Joe says I passed it up because it just felt lazy. Nice. Oh yeah, comics in the house. Nate, my guy, what is going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Says 22 in chat. I'm actually awake for this one. You have a stressful job, sir. Like I would be asleep as well if I had to deal with children all day. No, absolutely not. That is not my calling by any means. So yeah, kudos to you. Appreciate you coming and hanging out, man. That's awesome. Let's see. Where we at? Callie likes the pink one again. Nice. Mr. Akins is 2 for 18. Baker is 10 for 19. 5 for 19 says Dale. 18 for 19. Yeah, baby, I'm back. 2 for 19 says Mr. Akins. 6 for 19 says Bryant. There you go. See, Callie, you instigator. Nate says Boar. Let's see. Michael Baker, your numbers have fluctuated too much tonight, Joe. Management would like to take you to a drug test. Right. 9 for 19 says Cup O Comics. Callie. Pick up 2 of those Spirits of Violence covers. Wow. It's time to turn them. Looks like it. Looks like it's time to turn them. I'm good with management. She says, oh, jeez. I dig pink cover. What? We got it. Which one? Which one? Oh, this one. Yeah, that's a nice one. That is nice. I think I like the checkered pattern on the back. And I think I like the bike. I think that's what I like most about this. But the pink does make it pop. You're right. Cool. All right. Let's give a duck away. I think hashtag Banana Pants Crazy is the one that's been winning so far. Are there any other hashtags y'all want to throw out there to possibly top that? Or is that what we're doing with? Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy? What are we doing, guys? Gals? All people and spiders. What's going on, Black Spiders? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you as soon as I find your name. There it is. There it is. What up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much. It does pop. You're right. It does. It does. Hashtag we too. That's a good one. That bike looks like a Kawasaki 250. Sure. I know nothing about bikes. I can't even pretend that I do. I know nothing about them. People say, hey, hashtag got my 2 movement. Goodbye. I think that was supposed to say Funko. But it made me laugh regardless. That's kind of hashtag we got our 2. Still going for hashtag banana pants. Right? Don't hire Joe as your accountant. Nate, Ice Cream Man deck of cards is so freaking good. It's the most unique thing I've seen in comics since I don't know. Double gatefold, holofoil, embossed covers. Is it really that good? Is it really that good? All right, we got more for Banana Pet. I think Banana Pet's crazy won, y'all. I think it would. I think it won. So give me a second. Let me get this. Let me get this in. Oh no. What did I do? That's not it. Where's it at? Ah, that's it. That's it right there. Banana pants crazy. Cool. All right. And reset draw. And let's show it over here. Hashtag banana pants crazy. If you want in on the random draw to be able to get a duck for this month's duck race, we'll show the books off here in a second. And we'll talk some more about this Ice Cream Man as well. He says, Nate says it's really that good. Is it a one shot, Nate? Or do you know? I'm curious now. Black Spiders. I collect comics, not cards. It's both. You get your cake and you eat it too. So far, we have 2 entries for Banana Pets Crazy. That would be Mr. Akins and Joseph Michaels. Bananas and PJs. Says Callie. Banana Pants Crazy says Black Spiders and Horace. Y'all are both in. There's 4 entries right there. Let's see. For some reason, it's not counting Joe. Or did Joe already put it in? So, yeah, Joe, you're already in, man. You're already in. Black Spiders. I got bad eyes. I need bigger pages. That makes sense. But Nate says it's a one-time weird, unique thing. That's kind of what I'm into. Yeah. Weird stuff. Oh, absolutely. Yes. No, absolutely. I did hear that it did seem like it was a one-shot and they were going to do it once. No reprints is what they were saying online. And that the story would never be put in like a trade or anything like that, which I think that's kind of interesting. 7 entries. Looks like Dale. Bryant says hit that like button. Thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate that. Joseph Michaels, Banana Pants Crazy. Wellbore. Callie is in there. 9 people watching and 4 likes, says Bryant. Hey, that's what happens. Did it catch mine? I think it did catch yours. I don't think there's any way for me to be able to see a list of people. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it counted yours, Dale. Pretty sure you're good. Especially with like the people count. So Callie says 14 likes on mine. Nice. I like it. Wellbore. Banana Rama Cruise Summer. Banana Rama Cruel Summer. Horace has got Banana Pants Crazy. Mrs. 22 is in as well. Guess I need to refresh. All right, cool. Everybody's getting in there. There's 8 entries in, is what it says. You can see that on the screen. We'll kind of keep that up as we're talking about other things as well. Let me get that down. Let me put the hashtag thing. There it is. All right. Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy. What else? What else do we got, y'all? We have got the Comically Comics podcast. Dropped a new episode today. Sandman Season 2 came and went, and nobody talked about it at all. So we're doing our due diligence and we're talking about it. It's starting off with episodes 1 through 3. This is a nice little story arc right here in these first 3 episodes. You can find this on Netflix, at least the show anyways. You can find our review on all podcast catchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. This episode will also be on our YouTube channel, Comically Comics Podcast, this coming Wednesday. So y'all go over there, sub us up on YouTube, hit the notification bell, and you'll get them up in your feed. And it'll be a great time for everybody. So there is that. Also, oh goodness, my eye. I would like to let's see. What am I doing here? Let's go to this right here. All right. Son of Crom is hosting a comic kumite. I believe that Mr. Akins is part of it as well. And he's basically got collectors going against each other in this like bracket format. I am up against Outer World Comics right now, and he is beating the dog snot off of me. So there's like there's I think 16 more creators. 16. Anyways, there's a good list of other creators that are still in it as well, including myself. So hey, go over there, go vote for your favorite creators. It's something really fun. And I think the winner, Crom, is given like a $500 My Comic Shop gift card, which is no, is it 5 or is it 300? I think it's 500. I think he's doing like a $500 gift card for mycomicshop.com. So if I make it and win the $500 credit, I'm going to look and see if I can get 1 or 2 like key slabs from my comic shop, and I'm going to give them away on here. So I'll probably get 1 for myself, but I'll probably do like 250 and see if I can get either 1 really good one or like a couple, and give them away to, the people I would assume would vote for me. So yeah, there's a little incentive there if you need some to go hang out and check Crom his channel out and the bracket out, and yeah. So there you go. A little bribery never hurt, right? Let's do some announcements real quick. We got Heroes for Heroes that's coming up November 22nd. So mark your calendars for that. The live stream is already scheduled over on the Bronze Age Nerd, so you can go and hit the notification on that, and that way you know when it's coming up. Support Mission 22, who supports veterans that come back, helps rehabilitate them into society, like social society, as well as helping them with any kind of PTSD, mental health issues when coming back. So awesome opportunity. All proceeds go to Mission 22 to help veterans and their mental needs. So awesome charity. The Baker giveaway, he's giving away this Absolute Batman #1 Noir Edition, CGC 9.8 for November. So stay tuned for that if you want a chance at the Baker giveaway, which is awesome. And Days of Future FOC is coming up this Wednesday night. So come hang out with me again. Let's talk about some comic books that are coming out in the near future. We're talking like around the 2-month mark is when we'll be the comics we'll be looking at. So it's going to be awesome time. It's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy yourself. Let's give some folks some shout outs. Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy if you would like to get a chance at winning a duck for this month's duck race. Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy. A couple comics knows what he's talking about. Hashtag Banana Pants Crazy. One at a time. PSA. Yes, be sure to go check out Baker 95 Heels on IG. Awesome account. You'll definitely love following him and seeing his stuff in his feed. He's always got awesome, amazing books. Man's got 9/8 for days. 9/8 for days. Mr. Akins with all the emojis. Mr. Akins says, "Do not vote for what's on the comic rack, and I will donate funds to the prize pack." Nice. That's awesome. He confirms it is a $500 win. So yeah, like I said, I'll take $250 of that if I win, and I'll buy either a slab or a couple slabs to give away on here. That's my bribery. But make sure you vote for everybody that's like all the brackets is what I'm saying. Make sure you vote for all the brackets. Don't just go in there and do mine if you're going to go. So Nate says, "I voted for 22, and if you don't, you're a big jerk." I mean, Outer Worlds is cool too, but he ain't 22. Well, I appreciate that, Nate. Thanks a lot. That's hilarious. Oh, man, that's funny. All right. Cliff on Comics in the house. What is going on, Cliff? Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you. Congratulations to you and the council for winning several awards at the CBCs the other night. And congratulate you, like, specifically for, I think it was hosting. That's awesome, man. Super excited for you and all your wins. And you and the guys as well. So it's awesome. Good stuff. Let's see what else we got. Black Spiders. I met Todd McFarlane in NYCC. He signed my Batman Spawn, Barnes & Noble, CGC return. It to 9.8 on both copies. Fantastic, man. Congrats on that. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Cliff, Banana Pants Crazy. Cliff, we need to get rid of one of those ends. We need to get rid of one of those ends in Banana Pants Crazy for it to count. BANANA Pants Crazy. Let's see. All right. I'm about to give this away. I got 9 entries in. 9 entries to Banana Pants Crazy. If you want in, you better hurry up because I'm getting ready to run this mug. Oh, they should be. Cliff says, "I appreciate it, and the guys are stoked." They should be, man. Continuously winning? That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Awesome. Cliff has got it. He is in. He is number 10 for the entries of Banana Pants Crazy. Here we go. We're going to run this. The winner, once I slide down here, is Cliff on Comics. Comes in, takes the win. Congratulations, Cliff. You've got a duck for the month. Cliff just can't help but win. That's all he does is win, win, win. No matter what. Congratulations, Cliff. All right. I know we're late for Cuppy again. I apologize. But, yeah, I hope y'all had a good time. I had a good time. I laughed a lot. That's what I usually do. And here come the rigs. Black Spiders hashtag rigged. Hashtag rigged with love. That's great. Congratulations, Cliff. Like I said, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. As soon as I end this, you can be shoved over to a couple on comics. Special shout out to all the veterans out there. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your service. I greatly appreciate it. And just thank you. Thank you very much. Say a prayer for all the veterans out there this evening, especially. Y'all have a blessed week.